Hey, it's producer Mike. We're interrupting your morning for a special announcement. What is it, Coach?
Fit Flash with Coach Kinsley.
So, Coach, I got this question the other day from one of our listeners, and they said, listen to the seasons episode, and we're talking about the bulking, cutting, and maintenance seasons, not the pumpkin spice latte season I was hoping for. But they said, well, first, I hope producer Mike liked the fish. And my answer to that is wait for Saturday in the fit update.
Ooh.
And they said, you talked about calorie surplus for bulking and deficit for cutting. And what does my ratio need to be for that? My first answer back was, hey, that's something you need a personal trainer for. You need to individualize that because that's going to be different for everybody. And it's based on a number of factors that I can't know anything about as a client. But once you get a trainer who knows what they're doing, they'll be able to help you. But Coach, what's some general advice you can give to people to start thinking about that in bulking, cutting, and maintenance?
General advice is that it is safe to lose 1 pound per week. But this is very general because just as much people that need to lose weight, there are people that shouldn't lose weight. So that's where a personal trainer would really come in handy. But if we're just talking about cutting season, it is generally safe to lose 1 pound per week, which is 3,500 calories. So you would want to be, at the end of the week, in a deficit of 3,500 calories, which would look like about 500 calories under per day. Now keep in mind, this deficit doesn't just need to be food. This could also be expelling more calories. So you can just lower your nutrition intake by 300 and then make sure that you get at least a 200 calorie workout daily, for example.
So does that mean, Coach, that you would follow your regular macronutrient mix, just have less of it or more of it depending on the day? So I wouldn't get to add extra carbs like, oh, this is bulking season, so I'm going to have a few extra donuts. And then when I go into cutting season, I won't have those donuts. It's not really like that, is it? You got to really keep those proteins and carbs and fats all in line.
Yes, the percent or the ratio you'll want to keep very similar.
Okay, so that makes sense that I'm just lowering the amount of grams I'm keeping, but adding in extra exercise so that for my week, it's 3,500 calories and I've lost a pound. It's pretty simple math, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, depending on the person. So I really do suggest getting a personal trainer. Depending on how low your calories are in general during your bulking season, you really might not want to lower your protein intake, so that might change your percent. And that's why it's kind of tough answering this question in regards to the seasonal working out, because when you are going into cutting season, it's not just to lose weight, period. It's to lose body fat. So this advice of lowering your weekly intake by 3,500 is losing weight, period. The macros, how much protein, carbs, and fats, is going to determine if it's muscle and fat or just fat, along with your workout. So these seasons are very involved, and I wouldn't suggest someone doing them on their own.
So really the ultimate answer is getting a personal trainer, listening to their advice, and executing the plans you guys come up with together. That's great advice, Coach Kinsley.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Fit Flash.
A production of Greyhawk Enterprise, LLC.